You've worked with a lot of like high net worth, I would say, individuals, CEOs, entrepreneurs, so on and so forth. Just give us what kind of result you've seen, what kind of impact that they had. Just a rough, what does the final image looks like? And then we'll dig deeper.
You know, it's quite interesting that you asked that question because, from a CEO perspective or a high net worth individual who has built successful businesses and have done so much in a realm of probably starting from nothing to building large corporations which has thousands and thousands of employees, they kind of have this know-it-all attitude. So they come into it with the idea and the notion of, I want to change something in my life, but they don't like to be told what to do.
Exactly.
Right? So it's hard to take away control from someone that always wants control.
True.
So I think the challenge always being for a high net worth individual to want to make the switch is they're resistant to change at the beginning. So I would like to give an example with Spencer Lodge, for example, because he was one of my clients and he openly talks about this all the time. And when we first started working together, he was resistant to the change. He didn't trust it. He didn't believe it. He thought that this was all like, a woo-woo.
He's eating one time a day, right?
He doesn't really eat one time a day.
Half a day.
Because
when I met him, he was like, I'm eating one time a day. I was like, what?
We decided to, but I don't know if this was the period when me and him started working together.
It's like almost, let's say, 6-7 months back.
Okay, so no, we haven't really worked that long together. I think it's been 5 months, but I don't know, maybe. But I do promote that the older we get, for example, our body can't digest that much food anymore. So I do promote less eating. So for example, for myself, I practice the OMAD diet, which is 1 meal a day diet.
Okay.
And there's a lot of studies that back that up, that smaller meals that you eat, the better it is as you get older, because of a lot of the organs in our body it's not able to digest those food better. So I did suggest to Spencer to focus on the OMAD diet if he can handle it. I mean, there are times where he can really handle it, and there are times where it's like high pressure and he can't handle it.
True.
And then there's the jet lag of the travels, and sometimes he wants to eat more meals. Sometimes he isn't sleeping properly and he needs food as fuel, and 1 meal is not enough. So I think it really depends.
Just dig a bit in the 1 meal thing. When it happens and this meal looks like what?
Yeah, so because I've been doing it for so many years now, obviously when I first started it was hard. If you come from someone who is eating 5 meals a day, by the way, I don't promote the 5 meals a day thing. No, at all. I think it's a lot of false marketing, and I think it's a lot of trying to push people to consume more when they shouldn't be consuming more, and also consuming the wrong foods. I do believe that in many ways less is more, and that goes the same as with food. So, breakfast is an important meal, but it's not the most important meal.